balmy shores of sunny Florida to the cold winds of Chicago and everywhere in between, you're watching the Red Wemette Show, live, coast to coast. And now, Chicago's talk of the town, Mr. Red Wemette.
Hello, everybody. Today is January 28th, 2026, and I am Red Wemette. And this guy over here, that's Adam Flowers from Moblaw. We just left her. Say hi, Adam.
How's it going, Red? We're here to talk about some more Ilhan Omar, apple juice, sassafras. What's going on here? Speaking of, oh, that's water. I thought you were drinking apple cider vinegar, man.
I am.
Oh.
This is apple cider vinegar.
Oh, my God. It is apple cider vinegar. Wow. Okay. What, did you put that into a Fiji water bottle?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say what it looks like you're doing, but everybody knows what it looks like you're doing right now.
I'm trying to get well.
Yeah, Red's not feeling too good, folks. So,
Well,
Christina is in the house with her wrench. She is ready to tighten the bolts on you folks if you get out of line. So,
who is this? Don't take those all at once.
Don't take those all at once. That's the person's name. Don't take those all at once. Hope you get better.
I hope I do too. What do you mean hope? I will. It's just when.
Scott H sees a lot of the bottles like that when he's driving along the road there. You know what those are called? Yeah. That's when you're in the car and you can't go. And you got to.
I don't even want to go into that story.
No, we don't. No, don't, please. Yeah. Nobody wants you to either. I think I speak for the whole channel right there when I say that.
Years ago, I used to have agoraphobia. And years ago, I bought this van. And years ago, a friend of mine, Chicago police officer, he had a van also. He called it Blue Thunder. It was a van. But anyway, I said, what do you do when it's really cold out? And there's not a gas station nearby. And he saw I carry an empty water jug, a milk jug. And I said, yeah. He said, yeah, I go in the jug. So I said, oh, okay. So I put one in the truck. Months went by. I didn't need it. One day I needed it. Guess what? It didn't work. So I call him up and I said, that's not such a good idea you have. And he said, what are you talking about? And I said, I don't fit inside the neck of the water jug. And he said, I got a funnel.
Got a funnel, huh? No, my. Well, hit the like button, guys, if you like that story and you want more of them.
Hey, good luck, because I don't think there's too many more of them.
My dear Lord. So, Ilhan Omar.
Yes.
Representative.
I
And you think it was staged.
No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. Just by the personal reactions. You should never stage anything that's being videotaped because you can play it over and over and over and over. Go frame by frame, slow it down, and guess what? You're going to find out if it's a natural reaction like the face reflex. Excuse me, folks. Like the face reflex. You didn't see her go like this, put her head back when she's getting sprayed. She wasn't shocked. Also, she didn't shut her eyes, which is a normal reflex to put your hand up and cover your eyes. Didn't happen.
But if somebody throws a ball at you and aims for your face, Doesn't matter if you're expecting it or you're not expecting it. You're gonna, you know what I mean? It's just it's an instinct, right? You can't even learn that. That's
I
just
see people do that when they're being shot at with a gun. They go,
what are you, Superman covered in bullets?
it's just a natural thing, a natural reflex.
Yeah.
It's like trying to prevent an injury.
Sure. And that'd be common on a, So you didn't think that she had that kind of reflex, and what about the guy, the attacker?
I think he was a lousy actor. I mean, what person is doing this without a plan? He planned to put something into a syringe, which is a bad thing to do. I mean, a syringe. I don't know how many people have used the syringe, but you could just squirt out the end of a syringe, and it'll go directly where you do it. It's not going to spread out. It's not going to spread out at all.
Well, if you have a needle on it, if you don't have a needle on it, you have that unscrewed and you spray it. Because I mean, my dad used to bring these things home from the. He was an EMT, so he used to bring them home from work, and they were good for like if you wanted to put. I used it to put wood glue in them. And then you'd use it as an applicator, when we were doing projects. So syringes come in handy for different projects, different things. But why would you fill it with water? I mean, I filled them with water and shot them before, as a kid, messing around with them. And, if you have a needle on it, it's going to spray in it. Even if it doesn't, though, it's still going to spray in a specific direction. Why a syringe? Why would he be carrying a syringe, though? Why didn't he use something else?
Because it was more dramatic. Because he could have easily used an Elmer's glue little bottle or an Afrin little bottle where Afrin that'll squirt all the way across the room in a spray that's really big.
Right. Yeah.
She was not things. No, she wasn't. And that's what really set me off.
Oh, it says that the occupied seat, David, according to him, of the aggressor had a reserved sign on it before the meeting. That seat was reserved for him. I didn't hear that part yet. That's new.
I didn't either.
No, that's new. I don't know where you got that from, David. 411, but
Scott said something good, and I remember this. It was at a news briefing.
Oh, I remember when Bush got the shoes thrown at him. Didn't he catch the first one, or was it the second one? He caught it. He
knocked it down. He knocked it down.
Yeah.
But you talk about reactions. He reacted.
Well, that wasn't staged. Nobody stood up and said that was staged. When it happened.
But I'm talking about reactions. Was there a reaction on his part?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was a reflex.
She didn't watch that video again. She didn't even bat an eyelash. She didn't even close her eyes.
Yeah.
That's not normal. But then again, she's not normal to begin with.
True. That's true. So, Gausso 3799. Hi from the deep freeze, also known as Hammond, Indiana. I'm from Calumet City. Welcome in, neighbor. Hammond, Indiana. Wow. Yeah, it's cold over there. You get that lake effect shit going on.
I remember getting on I-65 in Hammond and going south.
Oh, yeah. Just keep going south until the snow disappears.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jim Magnifici with the puns. Some say Bush was a shoo-in for president.
It was funny. I watched that. And it was played on the news, and I thought it was
good. Yeah. So, what are you guys saying here? Doubting Thomas. Here we go. Why are Grandpa's balls so he has to wrap them around his legs to keep them from hanging out of his shorts? What the? Doubting Thomas. What the hell does that have to do with the price of freaking? What?
Doubting Thomas, I got to give you a break, guy. You're in timeout.
No. Take him out. He's done. So, Sycamore, Illinois, 14 degrees. It's cold. So, yeah.
Central Illinois.
Yeah.
But it's the prairie state, the plain state. You know, it's cold there. It's cold here, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, at nighttime, we're getting down to like 18 degrees, 19 degrees.
Yeah.
Right now, it's 49 degrees and sunny. It says it's sunny, but it's not. I'm looking out the window there.
That's not bad.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, well.
Not at all. Anyway, things could be worse. I could have Omar as the next door neighbor.
Yeah. Nutsack. We doing the bell sound, or are we done with that game? We're done with that game for right now.
Yes.
You know, and then we're doing that on Mob Vlog anyway, not on Red's channel. That was a Mob Vlog thing. We were trying to change subjects and until Red, what did you talk about? You talked about something. You talked about something in Minnesota, man, and the channel went crazy, and we decided, you know, maybe people want to talk about that. I mean, Red and I sit on the phone and talk about this shit anyway. So I said, we just do it on the air and, you know, let the people chime in and let them, you know, have some fun. So, you know, so yeah, Sea Lang, she was not sprayed in the face. I think we covered that already. She
just take a look at this lovely creature. This is a picture that she posed for. Yeah. How many people would like to have her and her family living next door to them? I know you're not from Minnesota, folks, but tell me, how many people? Give me a 1 if you want to have her living next door to you. If you
what's wrong with her next door to me?
She just doesn't fit in. She doesn't.
Why? Because how she looks.
If I saw her at the grocery store, I'd be looking at her all the time because she isn't somebody that I normally see. But then again, I'm not from Minnesota. I'm not from Detroit.
Because of the clothing, because of the jewelry, because of her physical appearance.
We don't have people around there like that.
So Red lives in the Panhandle of Florida.
You guys are a bunch of chicken shits. That's the only one that came across was Scott. He said 2.
He's the only one that put a 2 in there. Nobody else is participating. Nobody else is like, yeah, go ahead. Let's do. Man. So
anyway, it's a good con act that she had. It really Christina's even laughing. Her first loyalty is to her clan in Somalia, not the U.S. You know,
well, some say that. I mean, but you got. She was a little girl in Somalia when Black Hawk Down happened. She was like a little girl, you know, and right there in Mogadishu, isn't that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here, Nutsack says it right here.
Nutsacks, she bashes America over and over. Yes, and again, they allow this woman to be working for the government, and she's not even from here. She should be deported. I don't know if she should be deported, but I don't know if she should be serving, you know, in the office. If again, you know, you're not for America, you should be representative of
Minnesota. If I lived there, I'd get the hell out.
I don't know, man. You know what's killing it, man? The birth rates. It's that the birth rates are it's why Germany, they predict Germany is going to be more than 50% immigrants by the year 2050 because of the rate of birth. The birth rate's like 4 to 1, whereas in the Germans it's like 1.5 or something. It's not enough. Sorry. It's every couple's having five kids or something, whereas every German's having 1.5. It's not enough. So the population don't replace the population. The shit changes. Look at what's going to happen to Japan. Japan's going to go away.
Germany, France, and several other companies, England, UK, several other places in Europe have allowed the immigration process to get crazy. And this all started about the Obama period. It all started about then. It was called open borders, new people, help the people out. I mean, really help them out, help them where they belong.
Mhm.
You know, send them aid. I would have been glad to send them my leftover food. That's funny, yeah.
Live aid, huh? She falsified her immigration papers. She should be deported. I thought she immigrated when she was. Didn't we just read that she was like 12 years old when she immigrated here?
Yeah, but she married.
Yeah,
She was a political refugee, and then she married her American citizen. So it is what it is.
She was granted refugee status. She became a citizen in 2000.
When she was 18 years old. No, she wasn't. She was 20.
12? She was 17. 17.
She was
Yeah.
92, 2000, 18 years old. 19 years old. She was granted asylum. They're probably getting ready to send her back. And she says, I got a great idea. I run for public office. Once I'm in office, they can't get rid of me. And don't worry, I'm going to make a lot of money when I run for office. I'm going to help all my Somalians out. That's it. And they're going to help me out because they're going to give me money to be reelected. And I don't have to pay all of it. I mean, use it for my campaign. I can pay taxes on it and keep it. And I can buy a winery. I know a cheap one that's going for sale. Guess what? I'll get it on a break. I'll buy it on credit. And after she buys the place on credit, all of a sudden, it's worth millions and millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd the money come from?
That's how it goes.
I've seen a lot of wineries. They don't make that kind of money. Mogan David doesn't make that kind of money. Napa Sonoma Mendocino, that does not make that kind of money that she makes.
Yeah. It says that she's publicly stated, anyway, Ilhan, that she obtained her citizenship through derivation from her father's naturalization, meaning that her father became a naturalized U.S. citizen while she was still a minor, under 18, allowing her to automatically derive citizenship without needing to go through the full individual naturalization process, which is separate application, an English civics test, and an oath for adults. So she claims that because her father became a citizen when she was 17, she's a citizen.
We better start looking at our laws.
Makes sense to me.
And you can call me a bigot. You call me any name you want, but I'm still looking at the laws. I want them to change.
It says it's the Somalis that elected her. That's the danger of open borders. Well, it's one thing like they bring in a group of from wherever, from Afghanistan, Somalia, group of refugees. It's another thing to go, okay, we're all going to stick them all in this one district. You know, so if we get enough people in that district, like-minded.
That's another thing, folks. I am not opposed at all to anybody that comes to this country and wants to assimilate as an American. They want to learn English. They want to learn how to say the Pledge of Allegiance and mean it. They want to be a citizen, an American citizen. They want to be a member of a state. They're proud. They don't bring the flag from their country they were born in and hang it out on the front porch. That's it. They don't do it.
Yeah. Gom says some groups refuse to assimilate.
That's true. And those are the ones that we need to get rid of.
Yeah. I mean,
if I go to their country that they came from, their country of origin, what would happen to me if I didn't assimilate?
It's hard. Well, it's harder to find work. You know, it's harder to find work if you don't. But then again, if you don't need to, you know, I guess you don't, you know, if I move to another country, I think when you go to Germany, they give you like 6 months and they go, okay, if you want to become a citizen and you got to come back here and speak in German in 6 months and have a job and this and that and, you know, be part of the society, or you can go back.
It's not that way at all in Germany. But I want to tell you something that's very difficult to become a citizen in, because I tried this once. Canada.
Yeah.
Go to Canada and try and become a Canadian citizen.
You tried to do that?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to be a dual citizen.
Why?
I didn't have to worry about crossing the border back and forth. That's when I lived up in London, Ontario.
What were you, bootlegging or something? What are you talking about crossing the border back and forth?
I used to cross the border quite a bit, back and forth.
Is this for your business?
No, this is after I became an FBI informant.
Okay.
But Canada refused. They told me unless I had so much money in the bank, unless I bought property, and unless I didn't have any mortgages or any liens on my car or anything else, that they would consider it.
Right. Only native-born Americans for any public office, not just presidency. I'm for that. I think that's a good thing. I mean, this Gomf says in Sharia law, you either convert or pay a punishing tax.
I agree.
Yeah.
Another thing that's very important is that in some ways I'm really not against that Sharia law in some ways, because they should chop their hands off. It's not inhumane. It works. They don't do it again.
No, people stop stealing. They go, oh, you see a guy over there with one hand? I wouldn't do the shit he was doing.
You bear false witness against somebody, you lie, your tongue gets cut out.
Man.
They're brutal, but it works.
Yeah. Say it's brutal, yeah.
No, I don't think I could live amongst those people anyway.
Ex-cop says her reaction was a giveaway. The way she reacted.
I agree 1,000%. Her reaction, she didn't jump back. She put her hand, she didn't do anything. She just kept on going on with her speech and leaned back just a little bit and looked down. She looked down at her blouse.
Wow.
And women are different. You take your wife, Ellie. When Ellie comes in the door, have something in a spray bottle or a syringe if you have one. Don't put a needle on it, though. She's like stab you with it. And spray her in the chest and watch her jump back. Watch Ellie jump back. And you're somebody that she trusts.
Right.
But you watch her physical reaction. Her physical reaction is going to be, what'd you do that for?
Yeah, of course.
But she will definitely flinch.
Yeah.
Hell, you do that to a dog, and the dog's going to flinch.
Well, sure. It's a reaction. It's a reflex. Again, it's instinctual. So it's not like, you learn that. It's instinctual.
I think it had to be pre-planned. It had to be done pretty good pre-planned also, because she had to know that whatever it wasn't going to hurt her. Her mind was set at ease.
You'd think, maybe she, maybe I don't know. I'm taking the middle of the road on this one. I mean, I watched the video, I watched different. I'm like, I don't know. It just seems kind of fishy. Maybe seems a little fishy. Let's just say it that way. So
how you doing, Red? And Adam is right. Red is right. I like his point. God bless him. Thank you, Jacob.
There you go. Right up. Wow. So I don't know, Red. I don't know. Not sure. I can tell you this though. They're saying that the guy's like a far right MAGA, freak, and yet you see pictures of his kids and you're going, really? Because I don't know. That it doesn't.
That's
not that conservatives can't dye their hair purple and shit. Like that's fine. You want to get tattoos and piercing, that's fine. It just seems more prevalent in the liberal community, I suppose. I don't know. It just seems right. I got a super conservative friend too. She's but she got her hair, she dyed it pink. Okay. So
now we have some friends that are on Facebook.
Okay.
And one of them has been on the show with us several times.
Okay.
but their grandchildren have green hair, pink hair, dozens of tattoos, and that's just the women.
That's just the women.
And I look at that and say, okay, originally from Chicago, moved all around the United States all your life, lived in California for a while. And then I look at what she posts on and things she's doing and whatever. And it's not that I don't like her. It's that, I don't know, when I was a kid, my parents used to tell me, first impressions mean a lot. And they do. They really do.
Yeah.
They used to make sure my shoes were shined because first impressions mean a lot.
Yeah.
This guy's
Hey, it's Gay. How long you guys been dating? Actually, it's been a couple years now, and I was planning on proposing to Red after the show today. Thanks for joining in, and appreciate your comments.
but I'm the gay one.
Yeah, so, don't even go there, Red. And I talk about that shameless scene today. I'm not gay. I just like my ass. Oh my God, tattoo.
I laughed so hard. Never saw Shameless before. I laughed so hard.
Tattooed ladies used to be an oddity at the circus. It's true, Gav.
Yeah.
Very true. It's gay. Just kidding, guys. Have fun. We knew you were kidding. Says the gay guy. Unbelievable. Remember when the killer, that politician in Minnesota, was MAGA? Remember when the killer of the politician in Minnesota was MAGA when he was anything but? Whatever happened to that case?
Don't know.
Yeah, don't know. So
some of those things just fall on the wayside because something new comes up that's more important. Like the nurse that wished ill feelings on Donald Trump's press secretary who's having a baby.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Oh, that what she said, that nurse, she got banned. She got disbanded for saying that. She's the most horrible thing about that. David Lazo, sorry, no way, Red. I wanted to marry you. Well, you can't. He's all mine. He's all mine. Such a savage. Sorry, guys. They have to keep coming up with ways to distract us. It's true. They do. So,
she took all the vision away from the Epstein files. She took the headlines today. She made X, what do they call it?
Yeah.
your favorite post up there.
My favorite place to go to look. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it dwarfed other news. It just dwarfed.
It was terrible. Listen to what she says. You think, how vile could a woman be? Like to another woman. You can't. How vile can you be to another person in general? But a woman again. I've never heard somebody say something so not
I've
just distasteful.
I've never heard a man say anything like that either.
No, that's an friggin' awful thing to. I mean,
and I've heard some.
If you guys haven't heard it, go you look at the picture. Don't watch the video, man. It's really you're gonna want to watch it. It's horrible. It's terrible. And leftists are demonically compromised. Again, that's a hard stance on something. I know people that are on the left. I know liberals. I have friends that are, and they aren't demonically compromised. They aren't. Maybe a little.
What he needs
to do.
Some of these. Yeah, everybody. They use generalities like all of them. And really, it's some people.
Sure. They're called demon crocs.
Elizabeth said, I mean, it wouldn't work. You're right.
Well, I've said it about men to cure their rectocranial impaction. She says it to guys who got their head up their ass, in other words. The rectocranial impaction. That's hilarious. I'm serious. one. I'm going to use that.
I watched something like that on YouTube. I really did. And this guy was talking to a nurse. It's a cartoon character. Guy's talking to a nurse or a doctor. And so he said, well, the first thing we have to do, and it went through the whole thing. Basically, it meant that he was having surgery to get his head out of a location that it shouldn't have been.
Okay, then. All righty. Gom, the extremists are allowed
How often?
much more.
Say again.
I just read that comment there. The extremists are the loudest and act out much more on both sides of the fence. I agree. Both sides of the fence. Yes. Yes, sir. Indeed.
I agree too.
Yeah. The ones that are.
I don't like a mega extremist that says all the Democrats, all the liberals, all this, all that. They're using that word all in every breath that they take. But the truth of the matter is it's not all.
Yeah.
It's just some.
It's some. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. By the way, if you do hit the bell, so you want to get notified when Red's live on the channel, be sure to go to your settings on your phone and go to notifications and allow YouTube to send you settings. Just because you hit the notification on the channel doesn't mean it's going to notify you unless you enable that to do that.
That is, if you want to continue watching me on a regular basis. I'm on Mondays and I'm on Wednesdays with Adam.
Now, if you don't want to continue to watch him regularly, then just swipe up and go away, and you will never see Red again.
Yes, that's the way it works.
There you go. So John Leguizamo. Whoa. David Peake. Rest in peace, dead Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She died a while ago, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
That was a few years ago. That's not I thought that was some breaking thing that somebody was putting in here.
I remember she was in a coma for almost a year when she died. And she would resign from court. But she was a mess. A real big mess.
So John Leguizamo says no more his movies. If you're on the right, don't watch his movies.
Who?
And I need to go look and see, just because I know I've watched him in movies, and his acting's all right. The hell was he in? Moulin Rouge, Spawn, Summer of Sam, Romeo and Juliet. Good. Those are none of the movies on the top of my list.
Last night,
I never watched them. I think I ever will. Summer of Sam, though, I might want to.
My barber, he's a young man. He's like, I think he's 30, 31, 32, something like that. Anyway, he suggested I watch a movie called 267. It's on Amazon Prime. So I watched it last night. It was exciting. It was good. And I don't know, where do you write a review for that? You go to Amazon, I guess, to write a review. But I've never written a review for a movie.
267 plus 267.
267. 267.
Brother and sister reunited after years of separation. They uncover a dark secret about the world's largest pharmaceutical companies.
Yes.
Is it good?
Yes. Good suspense.
Okay. It just came out. You got it on Prime? You rented it on Prime? $2?
I only paid $1.99, I think. I've got Prime.
Yeah, that's $2. $1.99.
Okay.
Speaking of barbers,
Weekend Wingman. What a name! Everybody loves your name, guy. Weekend. I once told Ron Jeremy in Key West that I watch more of his movies than Sylvester Stallone's.
Weekend Wingman. You know, I don't think I've ever seen a Ron Jeremy skin flip. I don't think I've ever watched it.
Man, he used to show up.
Who would want to see that? Who would want to see that? I mean, it's just he doesn't look.
He's from New York. He used to show up at every shoot. He showed up a couple of mine. And when I saw him, I went, ay, ay, ay. And you know what he
Yeah.
used to do? He always talk about his sausage. He said, yeah, but I got this. And I say, hey. But you got a lot. There's a lot of you there.
Yeah. Yeah.
250 pounds and been like maybe 5'8". But there was a
Wow.
lot.
1973, Judge. Ooh. You got something there?
No, I'm getting him off.
Oh, okay. Who's going to watch a movie about Melania Trump? Not me. I can't believe she was paid $40 million. What are we talking about? What movie?
Melania. It just was released.
Really? Is that the name of it? Melania?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. 2026. Melania Trump's in it. Was this a documentary? Coming soon, January 30th. Director Brett Ratner. Melania Trump. What's it? An intimate chronicle offers a rare glimpse into the life of Melania Trump, exploring her role as First Lady and her relationship with the president. I don't even know if I want to watch that, to be honest with you. You know,
No.
I mean, you know, I don't think that's something I'm going to spend an hour and a half of my time doing.
Matt, I'll answer you. No, I never met Tony Accardo, and I never met Joey Yupa. And I'm glad I didn't.
Oh, Ricardo and Ayupa. Guy with a no can opener.
Never met either one of them, and I'm glad I didn't. Because if to meet one of them would have been, I would have been on their radar. And I didn't want to be on anybody's radar.
Ron Jeremy's in a mental institution now, according to Scott. Really?
Yeah, he's waiting trial. He's waiting trial on, I don't know, it's 35 rapes.
Oh, God.
He used
putting Bill Cosby to the freaking test here.
He used the same thing. He used to use, what do they call those things? Roofies.
Yeah.
So it was bad.
Yeah, it's the same thing that Jello pudding eating some. What's his name? Bill Cosby. Yeah, Bill Cosby.
Well, they also used 747s. So what do they call those? The pills. 747.
Yeah, the roofies. Jim Magnifici. Adam, have you heard from Joe C lately? No, I haven't. I hope Joe's doing all right though. But no, I haven't heard from him. He's working on a project, and you know, he was really wanted to get some a show done about his brother, and because you know he wanted to like really move forward faster than what we were, you know, able to do. And I said to him, you know, like, hey, take it and run with it, man. If you can make it happen, you know, go for it. So I haven't heard.
The person he hired, Joe hired, decided to use some of Adam's footage.
No, that's you can't copyright violations. That, you know what I mean. That's not cool. So you can't go infringing on somebody's copyrights. That's not good. But I said to him, by all means, you want to do that, you know, go for it. It's all good. It's business. So Sylvester Stallone's favorite flavor of ice cream is Rocky Road. Ron Roos has the best dad jokes.
That's a guy. That's a guy not many people know about his porn.
Yeah.
When I got into the business, I had some of his porn. People came in and bought it. It was built under the Italian Stallion. They were 8mm short films, like maybe 12 to 15 minutes.
So Elizabeth said she just found a Stanford PhD paper called Whacked But Not Forgotten about the graves of Russian mob members. They are slick. There was a hit right across the street from me years ago. No one saw a thing, and a silenced weapon. Broad daylight in a busy area. Excuse me. That was the beginning when Russians were beginning to come here after Glasnost.
That was different. You folks can't see it, but on the wall here, someday I'm going to take a picture of this and I'll put it up for you. On the wall here, I have some Russian art, which is very different about the revolution, all different kinds of things. The march and Stalingrad. I like art, so I used to collect different pieces of art. This piece was painted by a Russian guy in I think it was painted in 06, but I bought it at an art gallery on Irving Park Road when I lived in Chicago.
Nice. Ryan Brown. Hello, everybody. Hey, Ryan. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Yeah, Ryan. How you doing? Are you recovering? I hope.
Still resting up, feeling better, hopefully. Quaaludes. That's what you were thinking of. Quaaludes. Yes.
747.
Yes. Quaaludes. That's what he was using. That guy just seems slimy. I don't know. He seems skeezy. Just his look in general seems that way to me.
He was a sleaze bag, man. He even said it. He talked about it all the time. He said on interviews, you look for him on YouTube. He said, I got to be the biggest sleaze bag, but guess what? I always showed up. Rain, shine. I was there, man. I was ready.
Yeah.
He said they didn't have to invite me. I just showed up.
Yeah. Elizabeth said more like what Frank used to do. German, gun control always means hitting your target. That's good. That's good gun control. I suppose so. So
I like that.
Yeah. I witnessed a drive-by shooting a week ago.
Really?
Yeah, I told you that. I witnessed a drive-by shooting. So
by your house.
No shit, by my house, man.
Remember, I was on the phone with you when that happened.
Oh, man, it's unbelievable. Yeah, thankfully the bullets weren't coming towards me.
Adam's wife comes out and says, were those gunshots? He was outside talking to me on the phone.
Yeah, I was on the floor in the fucking hallway, man. I was halfway through that door after the first pop. I'm like, Said, oh, geez, unbelievable. Yeah. Tim Peroni, time to move. Didn't you just move there recently? Yeah. But let me tell you about Vegas. It's like Chicago now. It's like anywhere you go, there is no really good parts anymore, It's just there's patches of goodness, but it's like dichotomy. You go down the street, you got wealth on one side, poverty on the other. And that's like that all around Vegas. It's weird how the town grew in the valley and spread out. You got all these little pockets of shit and weirdness around Vegas. So
but one day, if you go back to some of the movies with the Burt Reynolds and other people going way back a long time ago in the 70s in Las Vegas, early 70s, 71, 72, 73, they used to make jokes about people coming through the door and screaming INS, and everybody in the kitchen would leave. Right. It was on a lot of movies. And it became one of the things that was very common. And then a friend of mine in 1983 goes out to Las Vegas. And he just happened to be somebody that came here from another country, Mexico. And he had a green card, but he didn't bring it with him to Las Vegas. They loaded him up in a cattle car. They were getting ready to deport him from Las Vegas to the border. And he got to a phone and called me. And I spoke to a supervisor, and I dropped my guard and let him know that I was an informant for the FBI. And as a result, Freddie made it home. But he was forever grateful. I said, Freddie, you ever tell anybody we're going to have a serious problem? He said, I'll never tell anybody. I promise you. I said, I'm just glad to be home and alive. He said, can you imagine me deported into Mexico? What would I do?
God.
No money.
Yeah, that wouldn't be any good. So, guys, don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So, Jim Magnifici and Amish Drive By sounds like clip, 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 plop, bang. We just got a double murder 2 doors down from me in Sycamore 3 months ago. Sycamore, Illinois, I believe, right? Or Indiana? Sycamore.
Hey,
Tim said where he's from. I forgot.
That's Illinois. But they kill up people all the time in Illinois. They don't care if you live in the cities or where you live. Illinois just kills people.
Yeah. Yeah. Horse racing tip. Need to deport 50 million illegals to get them.
50 million? How about 150 million?
I don't know.
Everybody
Seems like a lot.
in this country with no papers.
Yeah.
I don't care if they're I don't care what their status is. If they came here with no paperwork, take your children, take your wife, or take your husband and your kids and leave. Get back in line and come in the right way.
Sure.
That, I don't know what to do.
Sure.
Wait for INS or wait for it used to be what was it? Naturalization Department of what was that? INS. What did it stand for?
What does INS stand for? Hey Google. Oh, that's not working. I don't know, Red. That's a good question.
Okay. Well, we call it ICE now.
Hey Grok. Hey Grok, what does INS stand for?
In the old days, it meant Immigration and Naturalization Service.
There you go. Immigration and Naturalization Service.
That's where I'm from, the old days.
Yeah.
It's a time that got me here. That's all.
Yep. That's how it should be. I don't know. That's how it should be. So.
Well, now they bought houses and they're living down the street. Back in those days, they were lucky if they could get an apartment. And they weren't allowed to integrate in Las Vegas. Las Vegas was a very segregated community.
Oh, yeah. Well, into the 60s, they called Vegas the Mississippi of the West. And it was the bigoted casino owners that kept it that way. You know, so it's, yeah. The Moulin Rouge came around. It was only open for 3 years, the Moulin Rouge. So that was the first integrated casino in Vegas.
Didn't Sammy Davis Jr. have a problem with that?
He was one that ended it. Pretty sure it was Sammy. It was walk through the front doors of the Sands. So yeah,
Sammy ended it. It was Frank Sinatra that ended it because he went to everybody and told them. He said, "I won't play any one of your showrooms.
Right?
Unless you integrate."
Yep. Who's watching Bad Bunny for the Super Bowl halftime show? Not me. You know who Bad Bunny is, Red?
No.
Puerto Rican rapper, I believe. Everything he does is in Spanish. So the whole halftime show is going to be, well, most of it anyways, going to be Spanish. And I guess he's planning on wearing a nice big dress. So, yeah, gold getters like, not me. Going to watch the Turning Point USA halftime show. It'll be interesting, you know. I don't know. You know, football ought to stay out of that shit too, you know. Like, oh, we're gonna play a different national anthem. We're gonna do this and that. It's like,
They make too much money. The NFL makes too much money. I've said this for many, many years. I mean, even what they pay their people, which is insane, they make absolute insane amounts of money. They get a percentage of every game. Anything that's televised, any NFL material, they get a piece of. So the NFL corporation itself makes a ton of money every year. So they can afford to be independent and say what they want to say and do what they want to do, because guess what? They have the money. It's like Ted Turner. When Ted Turner was around, Turner Broadcasting was insane. He could have every liberal thought that he had, buy up any channel that he wanted. If he saw something and they said something against him, he bought up the channel.
Yeah.
They took their speech away.
Yeah.
But when he died, it didn't make any difference. It all went back to where it was.
Yeah.
Jane Fonda crawled back underneath her rock. That was the end of that. She was married to him. And she crawled back underneath her rock, and everything was like Hush, hush. Things got crazy.
So Tim Peroni said that the murder that happened to him 3 doors down in Sycamore was a psychotic son killing his parents. Sounds like a copycat of the Rob Reiner son.
You mean to tell me that happened? That's an odd thing to happen in Chicago or in Illinois, period?
What, kids killing their parents? Like the Menendez brothers?
Oh, that's California for sure.
Yeah. So
But they weren't insane. They weren't insane. That was one of those things that I really believe in, that they should be released after all these years. They're in their 60s. They're not going to harm anybody.
right.
And was it a thing where they repeated themselves? No, they killed both their parents. It's
unbelievable.
I'm not liberal, but I just don't think that they should be tied up anymore. Really.
Right.
Also, I don't believe the judges what they did to him.
Was fair.
I won't allow this, I won't allow that. I won't allow this. I won't allow that.
Yeah, that second trial was bullshit, man. It was bullshit.
Well, the first one was a mistrial.
Oh, yeah.
They walked away with a mistrial.
All right.
Ryan Brown says,
Ryan Brown, doing well, Adam. Saw the doctor who did the second surgery. He reminded me that he had not done that type of surgery until me. Oh, great. Go back February. This is my first time doing this, so let's get you hooked up. Go back February 11th to get the stitches out on my knee and the 33rd and the 33 on my leg. Wow, good, man. I'm glad that you're on the mend. That's awesome. It's awesome. Jim Magnifici.
Right above WRS Sparks, he said Ted Turner is still living at 87.
87 years old. WRS Sparks. Yeah.
He's out of the news, man.
Ron Roos, there was a radio station in North Vegas that was all African-American operated. I bet there was. I wouldn't doubt it one bit. Yeah. I drive through that community on the crime tour to show the whole historic West Side and where the Moulin Rouge was and Benny Binion's house down the street and all. And yeah, it's, it's all right.
Yeah, we had several black stations in Chicago, and
yeah, they still do. Sure.
They weren't insanely stomping on anybody else's rights.
Large, yeah, they weren't very large. So yeah,
no, but they weren't stepping on anybody's rights. They weren't saying anything out of line. There's people on YouTube that I've watched, black people that have their own show, and you know something? They never bring up race. They just.
I tell you, James. What the hell's his name? I like watching the James Peterson show. He's on YouTube.
Yes, I'm subscribed to him.
No, it's not James Peterson. What the heck's his name?
I don't know, but his name on the thing is James all the time.
No, it's something. Here it is. Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson. I like listening to him because he's colorblind, man. He's just like, no, like this is inappropriate behavior. Why do people act like they? He makes sense.
I like him. I like him a lot. I'm
all right. What do you say, buddy?
I say I need to get well.
Go lay down and get some rest. All of you guys, take care. And Jay, yeah, thank you, Jesse Lee Peterson. I see somebody else listens to him too.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you very much. And all you folks out there, stay healthy and be well. And God bless you. Thank you, Adam, for coming by.
Thanks, Red.
Red Wemette out. I mean, really out.
The combination of the videotapes and Wemette's testimony resulted in the conviction of 2 men on extortion charges. One of them was Frank Schweiz, known in syndicate circles as the German, a feared mob terrorist and a suspect in a number of gangland murders.
He was described to me by other outfit individuals as the most feared hitman. And As he said to me, my reputation precedes me, son.